I still remember the day I sat across from my doctor, feeling frustrated, tired, and more than a little confused. I had just turned 64, and despite doing what I thought was right, cutting back on sweets, skipping the extra slice of bread, even switching to sugar-free drinks, I still felt sluggish. My energy was low, my blood sugar was creeping up, and I couldn't shake this fog that seemed to settle over me every afternoon. That's when Dr. Patel, my new primary care physician, looked at me and said something I'll never forget. It's not just about cutting sugar or carbs, it's about giving your body the right fuel. Especially after 60, the game changes. And he was right. I went home that day and started researching like my health depended on it, because it did. What I found surprised me. There are 8 powerful foods that are almost completely free of sugar and starch, but are packed with nutrients that older adults desperately need, especially for things like brain function, bone strength, muscle preservation, and immune health. The best part. These foods aren't expensive. You don't need to hunt them down at a trendy health food store or learn some complicated recipe to enjoy them. In fact, some might already be in your fridge. You just didn't know how powerful they truly are. What if the foods you thought were bland or boring were actually the secret to sharper thinking, steadier energy, and healthier aging? Stick with me for just a few minutes, because today I'm going to walk you through these 8 unsung heroes of nutrition and explain why they matter more than ever after 60. Whether you're managing blood sugar, trying to stay independent, or just want to feel alive again, this might be one of the most important videos you'll watch this year. Trust me, I've lived it. And now, I'm sharing it with you. Let's get started. When I turned 60, I assumed I could keep eating the same way I had in my 40s and 50s, maybe with just a few more salads here and there. But within a year, I began noticing real changes. My memory felt foggy. I'd get winded just walking up the stairs. And my knees, let's just say, they started a loud protest every time I knelt down to pick something up. That's when Dr. Patel sat me down and said, after 60, your body doesn't work the same way. Your metabolism slows down, muscle mass declines, your ability to process sugar, it drops. Even your bones and brain become more sensitive to inflammation, much of it caused by what we eat. He was right. As we age, everything from our heart to our joints to our brain starts demanding more attention. And sadly, many seniors, maybe even you, are unintentionally eating foods that only make things worse. I'm talking about that low-fat yogurt loaded with hidden sugar, the white bread toast with breakfast, the sweet coffee creamer that sneaks in 3 teaspoons of sugar before you've even started your day. These foods may seem harmless, but inside your body, they spike blood sugar, fuel chronic inflammation, and drain your energy, leaving you feeling tired, achy, and mentally sluggish. That's why making the shift to low or no sugar, low starch, high nutrient foods isn't just about looking good. It's about staying sharp, staying strong, and staying independent. Imagine waking up with steady energy, clear thoughts, fewer joint aches, and better control of your blood sugar, all from changing just a few items on your plate. That's what happened to me. And it starts with knowing which foods actually help your body thrive after 60. So today, I'm going to share 8 of the most powerful foods I added to my daily routine. They're naturally low in sugar and starch, but loaded with the nutrients Your body needs to fight inflammation, strengthen bones, improve memory, and keep your heart ticking strong. You don't have to count calories. You don't have to give up flavor, but you do need to start making smarter choices. Let's take a look at food #1, and I think it might surprise you. Doctor, Patel didn't just tell me to cut the sugar. He gave me a list of 8 foods that changed my life. These weren't exotic superfoods or trendy supplements. They were simple, whole foods, easy to find, easy to prepare, but incredibly powerful for someone over 60 like me. 1. Eggs. For years, I avoided eggs, thinking they were bad for my cholesterol. Turns out, they're one of the best brain foods out there. Each egg is packed with high-quality protein, healthy fats, and choline, a nutrient essential for memory and cognitive function. Dr. Patel said starting my day with 2 boiled eggs could help stabilize blood sugar and fuel my brain. 2. Spinach. This leafy green is like a multivitamin in plant form, rich in magnesium, potassium, and folate. Spinach helps manage blood pressure, supports heart health, and eases joint inflammation. I started adding a handful to my omelet every morning. It was a simple switch, but I could feel the difference in my energy. 3. Wild-caught salmon. Fatty fish like salmon are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, which support brain health, reduce joint pain, and lower triglycerides. After 60, inflammation is our silent enemy, and omega-3s are like natural fire extinguishers. I try to eat salmon twice a week, usually baked with lemon and herbs. 4. Avocados. I used to fear fat, but healthy fats are essential, especially for the aging brain and heart. Avocados offer monounsaturated fats that improve cholesterol and reduce blood pressure. Plus, they're rich in potassium, even more than bananas, which helps with muscle cramps and nerve function. 5. Walnuts. Just a small handful a day gives your brain a boost. Walnuts are high in antioxidants and a plant-based omega-3, and studies show they may even slow age-related cognitive decline. I keep a small container in my car for quick, healthy snacking. 6. Greek yogurt plain. Unsweetened. Most yogurts are loaded with sugar, but plain Greek yogurt is a different story. It's rich in protein and probiotics, excellent for digestion, muscle maintenance, and immune support. Dr. Patel warned me to always check the label. No added sugars. He reminded me. 7. Cauliflower. This low-starch vegetable is an unsung hero. High in fiber and vitamin C, cauliflower helps with blood sugar control and supports immune health. I started using it as a substitute for mashed potatoes. Creamy, satisfying, and no blood sugar spikes. 8. Blueberries. These tiny berries are antioxidant powerhouses. They help combat oxidative stress in the brain, improve memory, and reduce the risk of heart disease. I add them to my yogurt or just eat a few frozen. They're sweet without the sugar crash. So if you're over 60 and feeling sluggish, forgetful, or just not quite yourself, ask yourself, what's really on your plate? These 8 foods help me take back control of my energy, my joints, and even my memory. And the best part, I didn't have to give up flavor or spend a fortune. Next, I'll show you exactly how I combine these into meals that are simple, satisfying, and designed to keep you sharp, strong, and independent. Are you ready? Continuing from my earlier discussion about the powerful benefits of those 8 nutrient-packed foods, Dr. Patel didn't just stop at telling me what to eat. He showed me how to combine them into simple, satisfying meals that could truly transform my day-to-day health. As I began integrating these foods into my diet, I realized just how easy and delicious it could be to stay sharp, healthy, and independent, even after 60. Breakfast. Scrambled eggs with spinach and avocado one. Started my mornings with a hearty breakfast that packed a punch. 2 scrambled eggs cooked with a handful of spinach, rich in magnesium and potassium to support my heart and muscles, gave me energy without the sugar crash. I'd add half an avocado on the side for some healthy fats and fiber, which helped keep me full longer. The eggs provided the choline I needed for my brain, and the avocado helped regulate my blood pressure. Plus, I was getting the potassium I needed for muscle support. This breakfast didn't just fill me up, it kept me mentally sharp throughout the morning. Mid-morning snack, Greek yogurt with walnuts and blueberries. By mid-morning, my stomach would begin to rumble, but I'd reach for something that both satisfied my hunger and nourished my body. A bowl of plain Greek yogurt, packed with protein and probiotics, kept my gut healthy and my immune system strong. I topped it with a handful of walnuts and a handful of blueberries. The walnuts, loaded with omega-3s, helped my brain function, and the blueberries provided antioxidants to fight inflammation. The combination of protein, healthy fats, and fiber from the nuts and fruit kept my energy stable. Lunch, grilled salmon with cauliflower mash for lunch. I'd have a grilled, wild-caught salmon fillet. Salmon is one of the best foods for reducing inflammation and supporting brain health, thanks to its omega-3 fatty acids. I paired it with cauliflower mash as a low-carb, high-fiber alternative to mashed potatoes. Cauliflower is rich in vitamin C and helps control blood sugar levels, which is crucial as we age. The salmon and cauliflower mash were the perfect combination for staying full and maintaining a healthy weight, all while keeping my joints and brain well-nourished. Dr. Patel always emphasized the importance of balancing proteins and healthy fats to support both the body and mind. Dinner, spinach and cauliflower stir-fry with walnuts for dinner. I'd make a quick stir-fry using spinach and cauliflower, both low in carbs, but rich in essential nutrients. I'd throw in a handful of walnuts for that brain-boosting effect and a dash of olive oil for healthy fats. This meal was light but filling, with a perfect balance of fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. It supported my joints, kept my blood sugar stable, and helped keep my heart healthy. So, what's the secret behind this combination? It's not just about eating these foods individually, it's about the way they complement each other to enhance your health in multiple ways. For example, the healthy fats in avocado and salmon work with the antioxidants in spinach and blueberries to reduce inflammation in the body and promote cognitive health. Meanwhile, the fiber in cauliflower and walnuts aids digestion and helps control blood sugar levels, which is crucial as we age. What amazed me was how simple and effective these meals were. I wasn't giving up flavor or enjoyment. In fact, each meal felt like a treat. It's not just about feeling full, it's about feeling good from the inside out. And these meals helped me do just that. But here's the real question. Why do these specific foods work so well together? Could there be a secret combination of nutrients that makes them more powerful than just the sum of their parts? The results have been undeniable for me, and I bet they could be for you too. Want to discover more about the science behind these food combinations and how they can revolutionize your health after 60? Stick around. You're about to learn some of the most surprising, game-changing facts that could make all the difference in your health journey. As I continued to apply Dr. Patel's advice, I quickly realized that these simple changes were not just about losing weight or feeling better temporarily, they were about creating a lasting shift in how I approached my overall health. And trust me, the results were nothing short of life-changing for someone over 60 like me. It's easy to feel like your body is slowly falling apart, aches and pains here, forgetting things there, and the energy you once had seems to be slipping away. That was my reality before I started making these adjustments. But what Dr. Patel revealed to me was that with just a few changes in my diet, I could not only improve my health, but actually feel more in control of my body. There were some surprising truths that made all the difference, and I want to share them with you because they could change your life just like they changed mine. 1. The power of low carb and high fiber foods. When we get older, our metabolism naturally slows down. Our body's ability to process sugar diminishes, leading to higher blood sugar levels, which can increase the risk of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and more. But here's something that shocked me. Eating fewer carbs, especially refined carbs like bread, pasta, and sweets, and focusing on high-fiber vegetables and healthy fats could help manage blood sugar levels without having to rely on medication. By replacing high-carb foods with nutrient-dense, low-carb alternatives like cauliflower, spinach, and avocado, I found that my energy levels were steadier, my cravings were fewer, and I wasn't experiencing those annoying afternoon crashes anymore. What's more, fiber-rich foods like cauliflower and spinach support gut health and improve digestion. I began to realize how many of my digestive issues and bloating were linked to foods high in refined sugars and carbs. Switching to low-carb, high-fiber meals helped regulate my digestive system, leading to fewer stomach issues and improved overall comfort. 2. Healthy fats aren't your enemy, they're your ally for years. We've been told to avoid fats, especially as we age. But here's another truth that blew my mind. Healthy fats are essential for keeping our brains sharp and our hearts strong. I used to think eating avocado or olive oil would make me gain weight, but the opposite was true. Dr. Patel explained that healthy fats, like those found in avocado, walnuts, and salmon, are actually key to supporting cognitive function and heart health. They reduce inflammation, support brain plasticity, which helps improve memory and cognitive skills, and even help regulate blood pressure and cholesterol levels. I found that including healthy fats in my meals made me feel fuller longer, so I didn't overeat or snack mindlessly. Most importantly, these fats kept my joints more lubricated and helped me manage arthritis pain, which had been a constant struggle for years. 3. Nutrient-dense meals equals healthy. Independent living. One of the biggest shocks to me was how much of a difference nutrient density made in my life. As we age, we need fewer calories, but the nutrients we consume must be packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. That's why leafy greens like spinach and berries like blueberries became my best friends. These foods are low in calories, but packed with powerful nutrients that support everything from brain health to immune function. They help fight off the free radicals that accelerate aging and inflammation. And, believe me, after a couple of weeks of consistently eating more of these foods, I could feel the difference. I was more alert, my skin felt better, and even my mood improved. Another surprising fact was how foods like berries, rich in antioxidants, helped fight off oxidative stress, which is a leading cause of aging and disease. I hadn't realized just how much I had neglected these small but mighty foods until I started incorporating them into my daily meals. 4. More than just food. It's about a lifestyle change. But here's the game changer. This wasn't just about food. It was a complete shift in my lifestyle. The more I embraced these food choices, the more I noticed my overall quality of life improve. I started walking more, feeling more confident in my ability to maintain my independence, and even sleeping better. Every day became a reminder that good health starts from the inside out. As I prepared these meals and made these foods a part of my life, I felt more energetic and, frankly, more in control. I no longer felt like I was at the mercy of my age, and neither should you. The combination of low carb, high fiber, and nutrient dense foods, along with the healthy fats that kept my heart and brain functioning at their best, allowed me to feel more vibrant and independent, qualities that I thought were slipping away with age. So, if you're over 60 and have been feeling run down, struggling with your memory, dealing with joint pain, or just not feeling like yourself, I promise you that these simple changes can make a world of difference. What I've learned is that you don't have to settle for the aches, pains, and fatigue that often come with aging. You can feel strong, sharp, and energized at any age, and it starts with making small, consistent changes to what you eat. Are you ready to take control of your health, to feel more vibrant, sharp, and independent in your golden years? Stay tuned. We're just getting started. The journey toward better health and vitality is waiting for you. As I've shared today, the journey toward better health in our senior years doesn't need to feel overwhelming or out of reach. Small, intentional changes in our diet, like incorporating low carb, nutrient dense foods, and healthy fats, can have a profound impact on how we feel each day. By paying attention to the foods we eat, we can boost our energy, improve cognitive function, and even reduce inflammation that causes chronic pain or discomfort. Remember, it's never too late to start. At any age, you have the power to choose how you live and how you feel. Take these steps, and you can unlock a healthier, more vibrant version of yourself. As I learned from Dr. Patel and my own experience, simple habits can change everything. If you found value in this video and it resonated with you, please hit the like button and subscribe to Senior Moments Matt. I'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts, questions, or your own personal experiences in the comments below. What changes have you made in your diet or lifestyle? How have they affected you? Let's continue this conversation and inspire each other to live our best lives. No matter our age,